Now, such a thawing of tensions between the two sides coming after Chinese economic chiefs and its member delegations have visited Washington, vice versa from the Trump administration as well. And we can also speak at length about their exchange of trips, but how significant would you consider this agreement between the two?
Well, remember Trump administration's tariffs on steel and aluminum back in March. So the deadline for the imposition of tariffs is just around the corner as early as next week. If implemented, it could have triggered a full-blown trade war. Leading up to the talks, President Trump had threatened to impose tariffs on up to $150 billion in Chinese imports to punish Beijing for violating U.S. intellectual property and for its unfair trade practices. China hit back, vowing to retaliate with tariffs of 25% on over 100 U.S. goods from soybeans to airplanes. This whole tit-for-tat weighed on global financial markets, with the IMF warning that a global trade war would undermine the broadest global upswing in years. And of course, it was also considered a downside risk to South Korea's export-oriented economy, according to the Bank of Korea. So the fact that a trade war has been averted is good news, especially after the first trade talks held in Beijing earlier this month only ended in differences and alleged reports of disagreements among the U.S. trade representatives. Plus, peaceful relations with China could give President Trump a smooth run-up to his summit talks with North Korea slated for June.